Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And tonight we're going to be talking about the 16-year-old girl who decided to stage her very own kidnapping. Yesterday, this viral video had went around and made its circulations, and it had every mother, including me, at our feet to know that, people were getting bold and they are now, kidnapping kids right in front of the parents. And, it was just this shocking and absurd thing. And it just was like, oh my God, like this is just going too far to now find out that the girl staged the whole event. I mean, it is just ridiculous. And it's even more ridiculous because a person like me, I actually had a real life scare with my little cousins who somebody tried to really kidnap them in real life yesterday. And then to see this, it was just like, it just intensified it. To then know that she played around with something like this and staged it is just crazy. So I'm going to show you guys the video of the news talking about this and talking about how she staged this basically because she did not want to go back to Honduras with her mother. I guess her mom was, going to Honduras and she didn't want to go, and the mom was strict and she was trying to break away from that. And so she decided to stage this whole thing, to which she decided to come forward after, she's seen this going viral. Let me just show you guys the video.
Kidnapping of a 16-year-old girl in the Bronx. It was caught on video and triggered an Amber Alert. Tonight, police sources say what looked like an abduction was actually prearranged. CBS 2's Tony Aiello has more from the 40th Precinct Station House in Mott Haven.
It was surveillance video to send chills through any parent. A 16-year-old snatched off a Bronx street. Tonight, police sources tell us it was all staged by an unhappy young woman and 4 accomplices.
Okay, so next they're going to show you guys the video of this whole thing. A lot of you guys probably already seen it, but so it was just like a video where they kind of pull up, they see the mom and the daughter out, they yank her, the mother falls. I'm going to play it in a second, but I just kind of wanted to give a little bit of break from using their content. Y'all know how it goes. But I'm going to see what you guys are saying. Somebody says she needs her A-whooped. Damn shame. While she's playing games, parents are missing their children. I had a feeling something didn't feel right. Right. And the people who were accomplices, she got them, like they're going to be in deep trouble as well. Let me show you guys the people who may not have seen it. Let me show you the video and how intense this situation was.
Blurry surveillance video shows the scene in Melrose, the Bronx, near 775 Eagle Avenue. 11:30 Monday night. 4 men in a sedan pull up to 16-year-old Carol Sanchez and her mother, grab the girl, push the mom to the ground. The NYPD put out an Amber Alert and flooded the neighborhood with missing posters. Then, 2:30 this afternoon, Sanchez suddenly showed back up at the scene, turned herself into police as stunned people on the street watched.
Yeah.
Okay, so she decided to turn herself in. Next, they're going to show like a couple of people give their accounts of the situation. I'm going to show you guys that, but I just want to check into the chat real quick to see what you guys saying. Yes, her mom was with her. So last night they were out, I don't know, like it looked like by a bus stop or whatever, and a car had pulled up and grabbed the girl, the 16-year-old girl. The mom's trying to fight them off. They pushed the mom to the ground. And when they pushed the mom to the ground, they yanked her into the car, and the mom wasn't able to, get her child. So imagine like what the mom was going through throughout that time. And then to which today she decided to show up. And after this is going viral, and after, there is surveillance, it was caught on surveillance, and obviously the people who did it are in huge trouble, she decided to show up to the police station now. I'm going to show some more of what this article is saying.
Yeah, that's her.
We was at the pole over there looking at her picture, and as we walking up the block, she was crossing the street to the cop car, and then I was like, yo, that's her right there.
She was shaking up, she was bending over, grabbing her knees, and discussing with the police officer, and that's when they took her into the parking lot for questioning.
Later brought here to the 40th Precinct Station House in Mott Haven, where police sources tell us she confessed to staging the entire incident with 4 accomplices.
Okay. So that's her then coming out. I'm gonna play some more, but I'm gonna show you what they have written up on Baller Alert. So this is on Baller Alert, where it says that, you know, she admitted to staging the whole incident. And then they have a write-up to the side, and it says 16-year-old who was ripped away from her mother in an apparent kidnapping allegedly admits to staging the incident. Late Monday night, a 16-year-old was snatched out of her mother's grip and dragged into a beige sedan as the two were walking down a street in the Bronx. The incident sparked an Amber Alert, which in turn led to a nationwide outcry to get the girl home. But now, according to CBS, the incident may have just been another staged hoax. It says, according to CBS New York, sources say the apparent kidnapping was staged by the 16-year-old who allegedly confessed after she reunited with her family. The incident occurred late Monday night and went viral by Tuesday morning. At around 2:30 p.m., Sanchez showed up at a relative's house and then turned herself in to the police. CBS sources claimed it stemmed from Sanchez's unhappiness. In fact, earlier reports claimed that the family had plans to move back to Honduras, but Sanchez wanted to remain in the United States. But according to New York Daily News, Sanchez did it to get away from her strict mom. Once they realized what they did with the Amber Alert on their phones, it was like, oh, ish, we got a problem, the source told the publication. No charges have been filed at this time, but the officials are looking for the alleged accomplices. So let me go back to see what else the news has to say.
Sanchez and family members left the station house a short time ago. Family issues apparently at the root of the unhappiness this young woman felt. The NYPD wants to talk to all involved before deciding who, if anyone, will face charges. In Mott Haven, the Bronx, Tony Aiello, CBS 2 News.
Okay, so that is the report. I want to know what you guys think about this. What do you guys think about, especially at such a sensitive time? I mean, even if it wasn't sensitive with sex trafficking or whatever, I mean, what do you guys think about her staging this attack? And I mean, I do take in consideration to her saying, you know, her parent is strict, because there are, like, you know, crazy parents who are like crazy strict, and, you know, it's stuff that goes on. But it's like, what should be the solution in these types of situations? I mean, I couldn't even imagine as a mom going through that. I mean, I'm just at a loss for words. I want to know what you guys think about it. I'm going to look into the chat. Somebody says she should face charges. Somebody else says, wow, they really do anything for clout. Gemini Time says, I think she is a clown. Deport her. Oh, wow. KF Biz says, this makes it harder for the future for real victims. Now people will doubt them. Yes, and that is the issue. Like, especially, like, you know, there has already been like speculations with the whole sex trafficking thing, where people are alleging that other people are making up stories. I seen a couple of people who like did lives on, or not lives, but like videos of them telling their sex trafficking stories. And like in the comments, like people were saying like, you know, like, oh, this is like not real and everything. And it's like, it's just crazy to like lie about stuff like that and stage stuff like that, because it does make it harder for actual victims who are getting, sex trafficked, getting kidnapped. And it is a big epidemic of sex trafficking and kidnapping. So to throw a staged event in the mix, it definitely makes it a lot harder for real victims. And it's just very shameful. Like, it's just shameful. Like what was she expecting? Like, if it had not have been caught on surveillance, was she, I guess she was expecting them not to be in as much trouble, maybe. I I mean, I don't know. I guess they got more frightened because it was caught on video. So they were like, this is too much heat. I don't know. Maybe she was expecting there not to be no footage, so there would not be no evidence of who did it. I really don't know. Like, what was she expecting the outcome to be? How long were they gonna anticipate to harbor her from her family? Like, if this had not gone viral, like, how long was she going to put her mom through that? Because the main reason why she fessed up is because it was an Amber Alert put out. It was, her face was plastered everywhere, and it kind of went viral. So it's like, what was she anticipating? I'm just mind blown. I really don't know. Somebody said put her in a psych ward. Rockwell K says, first Jussie Smollett, now this girl. Bad enough when black people go missing, they don't care. This is going to make it harder, much harder. Right. She's not, D Dame says she is not making black people look bad. Only the ignorant place one's actions on a whole group. Stop it. I don't know if anybody said that she's making black people look bad. She's definitely making it hard for the future for people who actually do go missing. It's not she's making a black person look bad type of situation. This is, she's making it harder for actual victims, because now people will think that it is staged. What is my Cash App? My Cash App is Neek at Night 12. Yeah, she definitely wasn't thinking. My Cash App is Neek at Night, how it's spelled on my channel, and then the numbers 1 and 2 for 12. She needs help mentally, real talk. Yeah, I feel like they definitely need to figure out what's going on at home to where she feels like she needs to go to such extreme lengths. Because it's like, yeah, she may need help, true enough, but like, what's going on truly in the home dynamic for her to go these extreme lengths? And if it's nothing really going on in the home to where it causes her to do something this extreme, then yeah, she needs to definitely get mental help. Like, it's something, it's just, I don't even know, it's just crazy. Yeah, Night is Nite. Kamani says, I'm not trying to be rude, but she need help, serious help. Miss T says, damn, she ain't never going outside again. Ashanti S says, I think she's pregnant. Well, that probably would, and especially if she says that her parents are strict, her mom is strict, that could be a possibility where it's like, she found out she's pregnant, she went to extreme lengths, that somebody said, are you for sure she staged it? Yeah, I just showed the news report. So the cops are involved. The CBS News is there. She admitted it. It's all over the news, girl. Do a quick Google. But in order, like, you'll be able to catch the replay. For those of you guys just tuning in, I played it. But yeah, she staged it. She confessed to staging it. She staged it. So, yeah, so she definitely staged it. And I just wanted to bring you guys up to date on the news, because me as a mom, I just couldn't imagine this happening. Ooh. I couldn't imagine something like this happening in front of me and being helpless. So I couldn't imagine how that mom felt to be so helpless in that situation, because you often hear situations where kids are kidnapped and it's like, like coming home from school. Like yesterday, I literally had a situation where my little cousins were walking home from school and a guy legit tried to kidnap them yesterday. And it's like, bad enough that it happens when kids are walking home from school, and they were walking home in a group of, it was 3 of them. Oh no, I was kind of like sneezing. I wasn't crying. It was a group of like 3 of them. But to be a mom and you to be present, and the mom to be present and not be able to do something at that moment, and to feel like her daughter is like being kidnapped, I can't imagine what the mom felt and what she went through all night long until today, until she, you know, finally decided to show up, like what her mom had to be feeling, that helpless feeling, like, you know, if this was like a real thing, like that is just a lot. It is just a lot. It is just a lot. So, somebody said nobody want to kidnap black girls. Is that statement, and what the girl did is making it hard. Black girls are at kind of like the top of being kidnapped. So I don't know who said that nobody wants to kidnap black girls, because that's a lie. Yeah, so the kidnapping was not real. So those of you who just came in, catch the replay, but I just wanted to bring you guys up to speed real quick. Thank you guys for watching, but that's pretty much all. I don't want to like start to repeat myself at this point, but I just wanted to kind of be swift and bring that to you guys, especially because I haven't been really up to date on, or like, you know, active in reporting. I've been having a lot going on in my own personal life. So those of you just tuning in, catch the replay. It was a staged kidnapping. She didn't get really kidnapped. She wanted to stay in the United States, and her mom and her family was going to be moving to Honduras, and she made claims that her mom was too strict. So she made this elaborate kidnapping happen, and that's where we are now. But that's that on that. I want to know what you guys think should happen to her. Those of you guys who seen the tape, seen how she was abducted in front of her mom in this staged attempt, what do you think should happen to her? What do you think should happen to the 4 accomplices? Because it was 4 people involved in this. Let me know what you guys think should happen to her, should happen to them, and what do you guys think that should happen going forward? With that being said, if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button right now. And turn on your post notifications so that you're notified when I post more videos. I see my moderators in the chat, Black Eyes, Rockwell, Kay, and everybody else, Nikki Bowen. Catch the replay, because I think some of you guys came in late. So definitely catch the replay. All right, guys. Peace.